So guys, before this video starts, I just wanted to let you guys know that if I sound really stuffy in this video, it was because I'm actually sort of sick at the moment. I'm not like having a cold or dying of cancer, but I just have like a stuffy nose and a little bit of a cough, so that's why I sound a little stuffy in this video. So I hope you guys just take that as a precaution. So yeah, enjoy the video. So it's been Jed. Hello everyone, Hitler's long lost cousin here, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that I really don't like talking about, but honestly, I really don't care, and neither do you probably, because today we're going to be talking about one of the most cancerous games that I've ever stumbled upon in my life, Fortnite. So before this video starts, I just wanted to let you guys know that I want this to be a series running on my channel where I just talk about things that I hate or dislike. So if you have any name ideas, drop them in the comments section below. You know, because like Cyro, he has Cancer Box or whatever, and other YouTubers have their own series. So I would like to have my own series as well. Not going to say it's going to do well. It's probably going to be my most hated videos due to the fact that I talk about something that I dislike, that someone else probably loves, or that I'm expressing my opinion, which either way, I always take the L. But now we're going to scratch that and let's get right into why I hate Fortnite. Let's start this all off with the community. So, if you didn't know, Fortnite's community is very, very toxic. If you were to talk down upon Fortnite in any way, shape, or form, you'd honestly get flamed by a bunch of 4-year-olds with the brain capacity of a walnut. Now, there's some people out there who actually make a good point when defending Fortnite because, you know, it might make them happy, or they're really depressed and playing Fortnite with friends really makes them happy, but that's okay, you know, I don't care. I mean, if you're playing Fortnite because it's just a game that you personally enjoy, then man, go ahead, play all you want. I don't have a problem with that. But when you're gonna go around and tell everybody how good you are at Fortnite and how many skins you've had, and if you're an OG pro, I don't care at all. I don't care how long you've been around the Fortnite community. I could honestly care less. But as I said before, not every person in the Fortnite community is completely toxic. Some of them are just chill people that like playing video games, and that is 100% okay with me because, you know, there's always that one person out of the group of gay retards that are always just so chill and don't have a care in the world. But not only is the community of members toxic, they're also pretty retarded. I do remember, and this happened a little while ago, I was watching a review of Fortnite by my good pal, Kale. Make sure you guys go check him out in the description below. Would be highly recommended. The video will be linked, by the way. Yeah, but there's this kid, he was like, "How dare you talk about the Fortnite like that? Fortnite is the absolute best game of 2017, 18, 19, and the rest of the years." But like actually, this kid was talking about how much Fortnite was the best game and how no game can compare to it, and he was just rambling on. And I did reply to him. You know, I just wanted to give him my opinion, and I said, you know, Fortnite is highly growing and it is a good game, but it's just personally not everyone's favorite. And the dude, he was just not debunking any of the things that I told him, and he decided to, I guess, just get mad at me even more, and decided to just talk about how stupid I was and other things like that. But, you know, I mean, a Fortnite kid will be a Fortnite kid. And also, nowadays, Fortnite has really taken over a lot of our top creators. Not saying that the biggest creators out there are being affected by Fortnite, but, you know, there's like, right, I got a good example. Here we go. Vanoss Crew. majority of them upload a lot of Fortnite. If you look in their playlist, there's probably more Fortnite than a lot of the series of video games that they've played. Now, it's not going to top something like Gmod or GTA and stuff like that, but it is going to probably tops a lot of other things. Now, it's not going to top all of the playlist on every member of that crew's channel because some of them either don't upload anymore or they just don't play Fortnite a lot or as a whole. But still, Fortnite is taking over a lot of YouTube creators' channels, and they're going from previous content, I guess, to full-on Fortnite, which honestly isn't the best decision, but, they run their own channel, and that's how that works. I have no say in what they do. But in the end, to wrap this part up, the Fortnite community, majority of it, 95% of the time, are usually just toxic 5-year-olds who were probably lucky to win the sperm race and are also probably diagnosed with type 2 Down syndrome. But that's it, I mean, like I said before, and I'm being redundant again, if you just play Fortnite to have fun with your friends or chillax, or just do, just have, just enjoy the game itself, I don't have a problem with that. You can do that all you want. But if you're just going out there to show off and try to be cool, then you're not going to get anywhere, and you're probably a loser. No offense to anyone. Next up is the merchandise. Boy, oh boy, is the merchandise pretty bad. Now, I don't have a problem with the official marketed merchandise. The official marketed merchandise is actually pretty nice. There's certain things out there that look pretty cool. And there's no way that there's not going to be any official merchandise because, there's all games or majority of all games will find a way to sell some type of merchandise. Like Call of Duty, they have little figurines and they'll sign an agreement with a company to make, probably not Lego because, their age demographic and audience are younger, but some, I think Mega Bloks or something, they teamed up with Call of Duty to make these little play sets and stuff. Five Nights at Freddy's, I know that's a game that a lot of people hate because of certain reasons and how childish the game is. I personally enjoy it, but my opinion doesn't matter. And now I'm going to be literally flamed in the comments for saying that I like a certain game, but I don't care. But it took, I think, a year after the first and second game's release to finally get merchandise out. I remember right back here, I have one or two plushies. I bought a ton when I was younger, but now I have one or two remaining that are actually my favorites. I'm not going to say I'm going to sleep with them because that's gay. No, but seriously, I don't really sleep with any stuffed animals. I just have them there for some reason. But we're not here to talk about stuffed animals and if I sleep with or without one. We're talking about merchandise. So there's going to be some way, one way or another, that a big branded mainstream world-known game is going to find a way to make merchandise. Whether it's in China or India or Canada, there's going to be some type of merchandise. But the merchandise that really gets to me is the off-brand type of thing. The type of thing you'd see in Walmart, or maybe, actually no, I take that back. Maybe something you'd see in Wildwood or on the beach or on the shore, something like that. For the past 2 years, or not really 2 years, but the past few times I've been to Wildwood, Ocean City, and places like that, every shop that I go to that has some type of clothing in their store has one or two, maybe even 20 Fortnite hoodies that could have been made by a 5-year-old. Their production quality is literally just going out at a store, buying 18 or 20 hoodies, and just printing different designs that either say Fortnite or have Fortnite characters on them. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's pretty gay. And I know I've used that word a lot today, but it makes me lose brain cells. That you can, put a logo of a different company on a generic basic hoodie and sell that thing for $20, and a 5-year-old's gonna walk up to it and be like, "Mommy, mommy, I want that hoodie. Not the one that looks actually pretty cool and has a cool design on it, but I want that one with the Fortnite logo and a pickaxe on the back. Mom, did you know I have that pickaxe? I took your credit card by accident. Yes, by accident, and bought a bunch of pickaxe and skins because I love cosmetic items." Now, we're going to get into cosmetics items a little later, but I'm still hooked on the Wildwood type of thing. Now, Wildwood and any boardwalk you go to is destined to have a shop that has clothing, Like, they're going to have shops with shirts and shorts and even shoes, probably. And they're destined to have some type of brand, I guess. I saw, like, off-brand, off-white shirts, like Hypebeast clothing on, like, the racks and stuff. Like, I saw Off-White, Anti-Social Social Club, and other brands like that. I even saw a kid walking out rocking a pretty nice fake Supreme hoodie. Now listen, I don't care if you wear off-brand clothing. I'm not the one wearing it, and I'm not the one paying for it. And if it's good quality, what's the point of going into New York, getting in a line for a new brand drop, wasting about $1,000 to $2,000 or maybe hundreds of dollars on a shirt that says Supreme? And even if it's a collaboration, like, why would you waste that much money on just clothes? Like, I know people that waste thousands upon thousands of dollars for just about 5 or 6 outfits. Like, what are you trying to flex on people or something? What are you? Who are you, rice gum? Like who cares? But that's your money, and you can do whatever you want with it. But now we're gonna be talking about the in-game currency and the amount of addiction that people get. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So if you don't know by now, which I don't know how, because you're literally gonna hear people like, "Oh, want to join my gift card giveaway where I'll give you 10,000 V-Bucks if you give me all your house information and where your address so I can come to your house and
Drop you an epic V-Buck."
No, but seriously, like, kids are literally taking their parents' like credit cards and buying V-Bucks to get skins. Now, honestly, it's like an addiction for certain people. As you know, Tfue got his account taken away a while ago. I'm not going to go into the whole FaZe versus Tfue drama, but I'm going to go back a while ago where Tfue has got his account banned, and he lost all his skins, all 10,000, like tens of thousands of dollars down the drain, and he didn't even get any of it back, so that's an oof. But he decided to play without skins anymore, and Fortnite, like, months and months later, there was this like the NFL X Fortnite type of thing, and it's like, how can I explain it? They sent him the skins, and he didn't like want to buy any skins because he didn't want to waste any more money and stuff like that. I mean, now that's changed, obviously, I think, because, like, I guess he still buys skins, but it's whatever. But Fortnite skins are a in-game addiction, and there's something that can really, like, I don't know, not be able to curve around. Like, even me, when I first started playing Fortnite, I really wanted a skin. I was tired of looking like the generical default, and I took a credit card I got that were meant for a whole different alleyway. No, that's not. It was for a whole different ball game. I was supposed to actually be getting stuff for my new setup, right? I was gonna buy something, like, I guess, new headphones or something before my setup got here, but instead I wasted that $50 on Fortnite. Yes, I wasted $50 on Fortnite. And honestly, I do regret it, because I could have used those $50 for something actually valuable and worth it in the future. And the funny thing is, I don't even have my account anymore. Like, I gave my friend my password, we exchanged passwords, and then he changed the email. But I'm going to be 100% completely honest. I'm sort of glad, because I didn't want the account to begin with anymore. I was starting to get tired of Fortnite as a whole, and I was starting to, like, question of giving it to someone. And honestly, when he changed it, I was sort of angry, but then, like a day later, I came to my senses and realized that I really don't want Fortnite anymore to play, and I don't want my account. I did have an alternate account, which was a sort of default trolling account back when people would make alternate accounts be 100% defaults and then pretend like they're defaults, and then out of the blue they're just like bam 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 pow pow, oh my god, I play Fortnite all the time. But yeah, that's about it. It's pretty bad, but what can I say? Merchandise will be merchandise. Now we're going to get into the actual game itself. Now, once Fortnite was made back a while ago, and I'm not talking about when it was in production, where it had literally a Game Informer back in like 2014-15. I'm talking about the Fortnite Battle Royale release, where literally everybody started hopping on that bandwagon and started trying out this new exquisite game. And boy oh boy, did it blow up. Like small channels like Ninja's Hyper and Myth and other people like that, they would start playing it. And then they started practicing and started getting better and better at it. And now, you say the name Ninja and he's one of the most well-known Fortnite players of them all. You say names like Tfue, Daquan, and other people like that. Noah's Noah, I think, and even Courage JD. You take names like that, and they're gonna be easily recognizable. But if you were to say those a couple of years ago, people would be like, "Who? What? Who are they? Never heard of them." Or they may have been, "Oh, I know that guy," but he's not really that popular. Fortnite, and I hate to admit it, but I don't at the same time, was sort of like a popularity gainer. If you were good at Fortnite and you were a Twitch streamer, you'd probably make a lot of money and you'd also be pretty well known. There's literal 12-year-olds that are known and popular for their skill in Fortnite. You take people like FaZe High Sky, Skeptic, and other guys like that, the TSM Junior crew, and other people like that. They're young and they're on big esport gaming clans and teams, and they're so young. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do give them props for doing hard work and making it where they are now. And I forgot to mention that people are gonna be like, "Yeah, you hate Fortnite? You probably suck at the game. No wonder you are making a video against it. You're probably garbage." And yeah, you're correct. Fortnite's one of those games that I'm probably never going to get good at, and I don't plan on getting good at because, before I would just try hard and still fail, but now it's just not a game that I personally play anymore out of enjoyment. Before it was actual enjoyment, then it just did it so I could hang out with some friends during summer, and now it's just irritated me. But honestly, my opinion doesn't matter, and whatever I say is probably gay or something, so yeah. But let's get back into it. So, Fortnite was, at its perfect year. Personally for me, seasons 3 and 4 and a little bit of season 5 were the top tier of Fortnite. Because, first of all, I joined back in season 3. Yeah, that's when I joined, back in season 3. I'm not trying to say that, oh, I'm an OG or I know everything about Fortnite, but I'm just saying that's when I joined. And back then, the seasons were pretty cool. I did buy the battle pass for like season 3, 4, and 5. I actually didn't buy the battle pass for season 5 because I didn't have any money and I wasn't gonna buy it at the last minute as well. But as the seasons progressed on, and the more and more they would add to the map, it sort of got me mad. Because the first newest, like the biggest introduction to the series was, Tilted Towers and other new locations like that. And one of the biggest events was when the meteor struck, or when you could see a meteor in the sky and you're like, oh my god, that's the Fortnite meteor! And then at the beginning of Season 3 was the big change, because good old Dusty Depot turned into Dusty Divot. And the meteor in the center of it would, expand and, decompose, and we could see this like whole entire gas chamber, which was actually the chamber of this one other skin that you had to do challenges to earn. And there was this rocket ship that shot into space, and then they caused these cracks in the literal sky. And then that started of season 5, where this cube would spawn. It pooped into the river. All this crazy stuff happened. New locations were added into the map because different countries and cities and states and universes combined together and united. And then Fortnite just changed. And as the seasons would progress more and more, they would add new locations and add these new guns, weapons, items, and they wouldn't very last for long. Like, for example, a lot of these weapons that were added, and even some of the original weapons, not OG, but some weapons from a while ago were vaulted. And they've been doing that non-stop, and it's sort of become a habit. And they had this whole event, which was sort of a letdown for a lot of people. Not for me, because I personally didn't care. I just wanted to see what it was about. And plus, there was no way I could escape my recommendations without it being Fortnite related. And, they just brought back, I think, the heavy SMG. I don't remember if I remember correctly. But it really wasn't that big of a deal for me because Fortnite has just sort of been dying. Now, I'm not going to go any more into this than I already have. I've taken up enough of your guys' time. I do apologize once again. But for me personally, I've lost all enjoyment in Fortnite. Back then in Season 3, 4, and 5, I used to find some enjoyment, cruising around, seeing the new things. But then as the seasons progressed and all these new things were added, it just completely killed it. Like, they added planes, and then people would get all these overpowered weapons, and people started, just abusing their power and stuff like that. And honestly, Fortnite has come from a great, amazing franchise, and it's just fallen. And that's my personal opinion. There's going to be people out there that are going to disagree with me, and that's completely fine. You're entitled to your own opinion. But just for me personally, I don't think I don't enjoy Fortnite anymore. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave some recommendations for the series, because next video I plan on making a Why I Hate once again. And I don't want to title the series Why I Hate. That's too generic. And there's probably somebody out there who's pretty popular, more popular than me, that already does a Why I Hate series. And also, someone like Why I Hate Everything. That series is that's sort of similar to that. So I just want to have my own series. So make sure you guys comment those ideas below. But not to hold up any more of your time, it's been Jed, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, my fellow reptilians.